In the bustling city of Paris, amidst the grandeur and elegance, lay a forgotten neighborhood known as Le Jardin. This district, once vibrant and full of life, had fallen on hard times. The streets were lined with dilapidated buildings, and the local businesses struggled to survive. Yet, amidst the decay, there was a small, unassuming restaurant named Casa de Saber, owned by Mateo Rodriguez and his grandmother, Abuela Elena. Casa de Saber was known for its traditional Mexican cuisine, with recipes passed down through generations. Mateo had grown up in the kitchen, learning the art of cooking from his grandmother. Despite his passion and talent, the restaurant struggled to attract customers. The competition from upscale eateries and trendy food trucks in the city made it hard for a small, family-run restaurant to thrive. Mateo dreamed of transforming Casa de Saber into a renowned dining destination, but the odds were stacked against him. Financial difficulties, coupled with the neighborhood's reputation, made it seem impossible. Abuela Elena, though supportive, was realistic about their situation. "Mi niño," she would say, "we cook from the heart, and that is what matters." One evening, while closing up the restaurant, Mateo noticed a flyer on the door. It was an announcement for the Taste of Paris competition, an annual event that celebrated the city's diverse culinary scene. The winner would receive a substantial cash prize, media exposure, and the chance to feature their restaurant in a prestigious food magazine. Mateo saw this as a golden opportunity to showcase their family's culinary heritage and bring much-needed attention to Casa de Saber. Excitedly, Mateo shared the news with Abuela Elena. She was hesitant at first, worried about the intense competition and the pressure it would put on Mateo. "This is not just about winning," Abuela Mateo insisted. "It's about showing the world the love and tradition in our food. We have nothing to lose." With her blessing, Mateo began his preparations. He spent weeks perfecting his recipes, experimenting with new ingredients, and refining his presentation. The kitchen of Casa de Saber buzzed with activity as Mateo poured his heart and soul into creating dishes that honored his heritage while incorporating modern twists. The day of the competition arrived, and Mateo found himself surrounded by some of the city's most celebrated chefs. The venue was filled with eager food critics, journalists, and food enthusiasts, all anticipating the culinary masterpieces that would be presented. Mateo, in his simple chef's coat, felt out of place among the renowned chefs with their polished appearances and sophisticated equipment. As he set up his station, Mateo overheard whispers and snickers. "Who is this guy? Casa de Saber? Never heard of it." The doubt in their voices only fueled his determination. He knew that his food had a story to tell, a story of love, tradition, and resilience. The competition began with the chefs preparing their signature dishes. Mateo presented taco de oro, a golden taco filled with slow-cooked barbacoa, topped with a zesty mango salsa and garnished with edible gold flakes. The presentation was simple yet elegant, a reflection of his philosophy of blending tradition with innovation. The judges, a panel of esteemed culinary experts, began their evaluations. As they tasted each dish, Mateo watched anxiously, his heart pounding. When it was his turn, he presented his creation with pride, explaining the significance of the ingredients and the story behind the recipe. The judges took their first bite, and Mateo could see their expressions change. The skepticism faded, replaced by genuine appreciation. One judge, a renowned food critic, nodded in approval. "This is exceptional," he said. "The flavors are bold yet balanced, and the presentation is both humble and sophisticated. You've captured the essence of traditional Mexican cuisine with a modern twist." Encouraged by the positive feedback, Mateo continued to prepare his dishes for the subsequent rounds. Each one told a story, from elote elegante, a refined version of street-style corn, to dulce de mi abuela, a dessert inspired by his grandmother's famous flan, infused with a hint of lavender. As the competition progressed, Mateo's confidence grew. His dishes consistently impressed the judges, and word of his culinary talent spread among the attendees. The underdog from Casa de Saber had become a crowd favorite, admired for his authenticity and passion. The final challenge required the chefs to prepare a three-course meal that represented their culinary journey. Mateo crafted a menu that reflected his roots and aspirations. The appetizer was ceviche de suyos, a vibrant ceviche with a medley of fresh seafood and citrus flavors. The main course was fuego en el corazón, a fiery chili rubbed steak with roasted vegetables and a smoky chipotle sauce. For dessert, he served las de luna, a moon-shaped chocolate mousse with a touch of chili and a sprinkle of sea salt. The judges were captivated by Mateo's creations. They praised his ability to elevate traditional flavors while maintaining their integrity. As the final scores were tallied, Mateo stood alongside the other chefs, his heart racing. The head judge stepped forward to announce the winner. This year's Taste of Paris champion has demonstrated remarkable skill, creativity, and respect for culinary tradition. The winner is Chef Mateo Rodriguez from Casa de Saber. The room erupted in applause. Mateo, overcome with emotion, accepted the trophy and accolades. He had not only proven himself as a chef but had also brought honor and recognition to his family's restaurant. Following his victory, Casa de Saber experienced a renaissance. The restaurant attracted food critics, tourists, and locals eager to taste the award-winning dishes. Mateo's success brought renewed hope to Le Jardin, inspiring other businesses to invest in the neighborhood. With the prize money and increased patronage, Mateo renovated Casa de Saber, blending modern touches with its traditional charm. Abuela Elena, proud of her grandson's achievements, continued to share her wisdom in the kitchen, ensuring that the heart of their cooking remained unchanged. Mateo's story also opened doors to new opportunities. He received invitations to participate in culinary festivals, collaborate with other chefs, and even host his own cooking show. Despite his newfound fame, Mateo remained grounded, always remembering the values and lessons instilled by his grandmother. Years later, Casa de Saber stood as a testament to the power of resilience and the beauty of culinary art. The restaurant continued to thrive, a beloved institution in Paris. Mateo's journey from an underdog to a celebrated chef was a story told with pride, serving as a beacon of hope for aspiring chefs everywhere. Mateo never stopped learning and experimenting, always striving to push the boundaries of his culinary creations. He remained a humble, passionate chef, dedicated to his craft and to honoring his family's legacy. And so, the tale of Chef Mateo Rodriguez, the underdog who rose to culinary stardom, lived on, inspiring future generations to follow their dreams and believe in their potential, no matter how humble their beginnings.